মঙ্গলবার ইন্ডিয়ান ওমেন্স লিগের অন্যতম সহজ ম্যাচে মাঠে নামতে চলেছে ইস্টবেঙ্গল মহিলা ব্রিগেড। প্রথম ম্যাচে সেতু এফসি এবং দ্বিতীয় ম্যাচে গাড়োয়াল এফসিকে হারানোর পর এবার তাদের লক্ষ্য সেসা ফুটবল ক্লাবের বিরুদ্ধে 3 পয়েন্ট নিয়ে মাঠ ছাড়া। সেসা ফুটবল ক্লাব তারা এখনো পর্যন্ত ইন্ডিয়ান ওমেন্স লিগে পয়েন্ট সংগ্রহ করতে পারেনি, অন্যতম দুর্বল দল। তবে দুর্বল প্রতিপক্ষকেও সহজভাবে নিতে রাজি নন ইস্টবেঙ্গল মহিলা দলের হেড কোচ অ্যান্থনি অ্যান্ড্রুজ। মাঠে নামার আগে তিনি দলের ফিটনেস এবং রিকভারি নিয়ে যথেষ্ট চিন্তাশীল, কারণ পরিষ্কার জানালেন এর আগে বহুবার তিনি বলেছেন যে এই প্রতিযোগিতায় ইস্টবেঙ্গলের জন্য যথেষ্ট রিকভারি টাইম নেই। শিডিউল বদলানোর আবেদন করা হয়েছিল, কিন্তু সেই আবেদনে সাড়া পাওয়া যায়নি। তবে যে কোনো ম্যাচই অত্যন্ত গুরুত্ব সহকারে দেখছেন অ্যান্থনি অ্যান্ড্রুজ। সেসা ফুটবল একাডেমির বিরুদ্ধে মাঠে নামার আগে কি বললেন তিনি, চলুন শুনে নেওয়া যাক তার মুখ থেকেই।
We've been talking this from the time we have come in. There is no solution towards it. However, like I said in the last time, we are managing. This is what the situation is in front of us, and we are trying to help every person who is playing and every person in terms of their recovery. But as the situation stands still, that there is no ray of hope of turning the fixtures here and there, and we have understood that. And in terms of recovery, like I said, as much as you only get 48 hours of rest, 48 hours, that one day is just going in the recovery, like, and that too not in an active recovery. It's all passive. However, playing back to back matches at this age or at this level, it is very less time to recover. But this is the situation we have, and we are trying to help one another to recover. Believing on the medical team, they're doing their job as much as we can do. We are doing it, and we'll see how things fold till the till more 4 games. Yeah, Sandy has commitment as well. She have recently got her job, which was also very important that we need to help her, because female, the span of playing for players or even for the future financial stability, it's very less for a female footballer comparatively to men's football. Obviously, she have recently got a job in income tax department. One of the reason is she is also doing her before the job. You have to be part of that process, so she's there doing that. Also, since she's being part of that, she's taking time to get back on the field. Whenever she's ready, maybe in the second phase, if she's ready, we'll try to get her. I think we have always given messages, but the stands is still empty. What I can say is, if they can come down to see the game, we would love to see them in the stand cheering for our girls, because, like I've been saying from so many days, that this remaining 4 games till 9th of January, we need the fans to please come and help. And I would be really grateful for all the fans, whoever turns up tomorrow to see the game. Obviously, every game is different from one another. 2 games we have played with two different competitive team. And when you talk about Sesa is a fresh team, like you said. However, they've been very lucky to be part to come and fix in for Indian Arrows, and to take this chance. They have signed quite good three foreigners. They have quite good Indian players. However, the result was not in favor. Obviously, few players lack with their experiences. But having said that, the first 2 games was very very different to the last game. They have improved in the last game, and which we have seen in the Shivbhumi game. It wasn't easy to break them defensively. They have really really worked hard, and that's how they have conceded only one goal in the third game. Even though, if you go and see, they have conceded 8 goals in 2 games. And in the last game against Shivbhumi, it was only one narrow win, and that too the goal came in 20 minutes. So obviously, as game goes on, everybody will be improving. As the games are live in the air, people will watch and they will come up with the same plan. We are expecting Sesa to be a very defensive block for us as well, and it will be a very very difficult task for us also to break the line. However, we believe in what we are doing, and we will come up with a very good tactical approach, and we'll take our chances. If fatigue is not kicking in, we will take our chances. It's obviously important, but I also understand rotating a lot of things back forth hampers the entire the rhythm of the game. But we are trying to use people who we can in that particular game. We are taking one game at a time. But like you mentioned, it is very important to rotate, and that's what we are trying to do. But the entire thing to rotate. It's not an easy task. To keep them fit is also a big task because certain players have played few back-to-back games, and since IWL also started with two games back to get back, and we have only 2 days to recover. We are trying whoever we can use on that given day, and that's the players' opportunity to grab that. And if that happens, I think then we are good to go for another 4 games as well. I always feel that any team who played against us, it won't be an easy cakewalk, and I've said it in the last time. And we have seen in our 2 games as well. Playing Garwal in the last game was also not an easy game because everybody wants to perform better in front of us. They will give 200%. Obviously, I know that we are defending champions, and the responsibility for us is also important. At the same time, they know that they are playing a champion side, so it is not an easy task for them also to break through us. But scoring against us or defending their life against us, it's a win game for them. Getting 1 point also from us for any team, they would be more than happy. So with Sesa thing, like you mentioned that they are newly promoted team, and like I mentioned that they have grown from the first game to the third game, and it was very visible on the screen. It was visible on the ground. They are defending as a unit. There is no space to go past through them, and Shubhimi was also struggling. However, we have seen the last game. And if they come back with a defensive setup like that, obviously we will struggle to break in. But we believe in what we are doing, and I think we will be sounding. We will take our chances, and we will sound tactically good there. The confidence and the morale is positive. We know what we are here for. We know how every game is important for us. But we just need to think how long it will go in, because if certain things are not in control, it is always difficult to manage the situation. But till the time we can push for the match, we will try to. I think IWL, yeah, obviously 50th game for me to do this. Obviously, an honor and privilege to work wherever I have and try to win as many as games, try to win as many as title. Having said that, it is not an easy job for a coach to manage a female team. When people think that's easy, it is also not an easy job to manage the dressing room, at least for the female. uh, but I have learned, I have grown slowly and steadily, having around the players who understand the way I want to play, or who understand how important it is to manage the dressing room. I think I'm been very lucky, and one of them is Asha. Asha is with me from my first game to 58th game. I feel that she understands more me as a coach and as a human being, and she have always been around me to manage my dressing room as well, a lot of time. And a lot of players been around me, so they understand how things work with me. But it is not an easy job for a coach to stand and be part of the women's team and do 50 games. And I think as much as I'm aware that I'm the only one right now at least as a male coach to finish 50 games. It was very difficult. It was very difficult to reach so far, but I believe that whatever we are doing with the staff what I have, they understand, and we will pull more another 50 games if God permits, or if opportunity comes across. But with the 50 games, I feel that this is not the end of the journey for me. I have still long way to progress, and I have still long way to contribute as much as I can for the other generation people, that that there is more scope for the females to come and join professional and earn a living. Not much, but a little bit, where they are forced to get married, where they are forced to drop sports, and there is no scope. So if we can change life, if I can change more females life, that will be something which I will be looking forward for another 50. 2025 wasn't an easy year for me as a coach, but for a team success, it's an amazing season. For me to come East Bengal was not an easy task. A lot of issues before me coming, but I think the people who believed in us, the people who believed in the stuff for me to come here and work, that really paid off. And the trust the way people have shown was commendable, and that's how the result has come in. Winning IWL, winning Kanyashri, and then representing East Bengal at the global stage, international stage, you can say, with primary round to group stages, and then winning SAF, a three title. I mean, it's a history for anyone to do that in a season. I don't know whether any club have done it or no, but we have pulled this together, and every person involved in the team, from background staff to the players, deserve every bit of success of it, and because of their help, we have done this. This season, finishing with the last game, obviously we want to win this, and we are also aiming to defend our title. But like I said, this 4 games will not be an easy task for us till 9 January. We have to have patience, and we need to focus on what we are doing and see what best we can do to get a 3 points in every game. The last game will be special for us to finish on a high note, because we understand that we've been on a roll this season, and we would love to continue and get a 3 points even from for tomorrow's game.
অন্যদিকে সেসা ফুটবল একাডেমির বিরুদ্ধে মাঠে নামার আগে ইস্টবেঙ্গল মহিলা দলের অন্যতম গুরুত্বপূর্ণ ফুটবলার সারিতা ইয়ম নাম বললেন, যে কোনো ম্যাচেই আমরা মাঠে নামি 3 পয়েন্টের জন্য। এই ম্যাচটাও তার ব্যতিক্রম নয়। আমি নিজের কাজটা করার জন্যই মাঠে নামবো, তবে আমার রোলটা অত্যন্ত আলাদা এবং গুরুত্বপূর্ণ, সেটা মাথায় রেখেই আমি মাঠে নামতে চাই। কি বলছেন সারিতা, চলুন শুনে নেওয়া যাক তার মুখ থেকেই।
हमारा टीम को भी थोड़ा रेस भी नहीं मिला, इसीलिए हमारा टीम थोड़ा सा इंजुरी है। तो कोई बात नहीं, हमारा टीम बहुत अच्छा सा प्लेयर है और सब्स्टिट्यूट बेंच में। तो हमारा प्लेयर के कोई नहीं, क्या बोले, ज़्यादा से प्रेशर नहीं है हमारा। इस बंगाल टीम अच्छा प्लेयर है सब्स्टिट्यूट बेंच में, इसीलिए हम लोग। मैंने इस बंगाल टीम के लिए कंटिन्यू 3 ईयर खेला है। तो इंडिया टीम के लिए नहीं खेला है। तो फर्स्ट टाइम है मेरा परफॉर्मेंस में। जो भी खेले, जो भी कोई टीम में खेलेगा, तो मेरा परफॉर्मेंस 100% देने के लिए मैं रेडी हूँ। तो राइट बैक मेरा पोजीशन है ना, वो क्या बोलेंगे, बहुत बहुत प्रेशर है। डिफेंडर है, इसीलिए डिफेंडर तो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रेशर है। वो स्ट्राइकर, वो मिडफील्डर को अलग है। तो मेरा पोजीशन खेलेगा तो मैं 100% जान लेके मैं खेलूँगी। आई रिस्पेक्ट द ओपोनेंट, जैसे सा टीम। वो वो लोग भी अच्छा खेला है। तो हमारा हमारा टीम, ईस्ट बंगाल टीम को अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस देने के लिए हम रेडी किया है। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं एंथोनी कोस को मैं क्या बोलूँगी, उसने ईस्ट बंगाल सेकेंड फर्स्ट ईयर तो मैं मेरा अच्छा परफॉर्म भी नहीं किया। तो कोच की वजह से वो सेकेंड एंथोनी कोच आएगा, तो मेरा परफॉर्मेंस बहुत उसने मेरा गलती से ऐसे करो, ऐसे ऐसे टर्न ऐसे 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 करने के लिए बहुत बताया मेरे को, इसीलिए मेरे परफॉर्मेंस अपग्रेड किया। हमारा टीम बहुत बहुत कॉम्बिनेशन है। तो मैं इधर जाएगा तो एग्जैक्टली वो एक हमारा टीम कवर करने के लिए आए। मेरे दिमाग से ऐसे ही है, सब ऐसे ही है। I believe in my teammates who can do it for every matches development। तो ऐसा प्रैक्टिस करने के टाइम को भी हमारा टीम इतना मैं जैसा मैच मैच के हिसाब में ऐसे प्रैक्टिस किया। वो मेरा खेलने का टाइम, प्रैक्टिस का टाइम तो मैं थक नहीं किया। वो इधर उधर जाने के लिए टीम टीम गेम है ना, इसीलिए मैं इंडिविजुअल गेम करेगा तो मैं क्या बोलूँगी, मेरा यस
नहीं, हम लोग को समझ में आया। आप बेसिकली कह रही हो कि इट्स अ कलेक्टिव यूनिट, तो एक दूसरे के लिए आप लोग ये जो आप प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो इतने दिन से, आई थिंक दैट्स व्हाट यू आर ट्राइंग टू से, कि ये प्रैक्टिस का रिजल्ट है, राइट?